Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 176 of Factorio with the C-Block mod, where we have just been doing a few tests with pipes to see how much throughput we can get in this, well, through a pretty long pipe in this day and age, I guess. And this might just be a little bit more than 1,000 per second. We could just do this a little bit differently though. The reason why we're doing this is that we are making this new crystal slurry setup, and I wanted to move these closer together so we just had one pipe in the middle here, but then got worried that it can't support all of the fluid that we are pushing into it, because it needs to be able to handle 1260 per second. How many of these do we need for 1200? It's 60 per second, so 20. For 1200 at least. How many is this? 14. 20. Whoops. And that's 1260 then, yes. Now, if we empty this out, will they all be working? Most of the time at least. It actually looks like they are doing okay. No, some of them are stopping. So we cannot, at least while there's some resistance from these tanks, they can't all work. But I think I have another solution to that. I wanted this to figure out how much fluid we could actually push through, but I think this is not the best test in the world. Is it better with just one tank? Well, these at the end just doesn't work at all. So not really. Well, it is filling up, so that always is a problem. Also, I'm a little... Well, I don't really know if the inputs of these actually pull the water or fluid in any way, because this is just passively fed by this pipe. But, well, let's ignore this for now. And go fix our problem instead. So this is part of the problem. We need more than one pipe here, and we need that more than one pipe out of this. So we need to switch these outputs so the sulfuric wastewater goes to the middle and the crystal slurry or crystal seedling has two pipes. And then what we really wanted was to make this more narrow. Just take one less tile, put the pipe in the middle. And that was the problem with the 1200. But if we, instead of having the crystal slurry in here, just had the sulfuric acid, then this shouldn't be a problem. This needs to come out and go past all of this anyway into here. So yeah, that could actually just make it simpler to make this setup. So let's do that. That probably means that we need to move the whole thing again, since we can get rid of a tile or something, maybe? Maybe not. We should be able to. But let's just figure this out first. So all of these need to be rotated. That can't be done like that. That's a little annoying. Can do it with a blueprint, so that's good at least. Good. And we only need 540 sulfuric acid in, so that's a lot easier to handle. We want this to go here then, and this to come in here instead. And the same thing up here, where we haven't placed everything yet, so that's a little easier. Let's try and keep it like that. And then we will have the outputs here. To make everything a little easier on ourselves, let's just move these one tile further, or 2 tiles, some amount of tiles further down here. So then we have more space for our pipes to come out to wherever we need them to go. The sulfuric wastewater needs to move in as well then, right? Because this is where we were before, and we want that removed, yes. Can the sulfuric wastewater be right here? We can make that happen, and that would just make this a little easier to handle. But then this needs to go in here anyway, so... maybe we do something like that, or we just underground this here. Like that. Looks pretty okay to me. This... and just go there instead. Whoops. That can go in there. Was this supposed to put on a specific side of the belt? I don't think so. And the same thing will need to happen up here. And the output of this needs to go from the middle instead. So actually we might want that in here instead. Nah. That's not gonna make anything easier to do. We'll figure it out. Let's just make sure that everything works back here. This goes in there, yes. And we need the same thing on this side, of course. And these need to move. Good. And then we need to make or fix the mess in the middle of these. I think that's everything. Except that I accidentally cut that instead of copying it. Oh, and I've destroyed all of the recipes here, or just rewritten them with one light green geode recipe. Let's just fix that last. Okay, so we are a little bit narrower now, and this fits within the same thing. And down here we don't, but this doesn't need to be here, so we can push some of those pipe in. This... We might have to put that between these builds then. The clarifying of the crystal slurry and seedling stuff. Yeah, we will move this at least. And we will push these in somehow. These need to go here in the end, yes. So it would be nice if these were in on the inside, but that makes this a little bit more difficult. Except that we can just make that a lot simpler. I'm not sure why I overcomplicated that so much. We should just have 4 for each of these, right? 225, 60, 120, 240, yes. Good. Then these... Whoops. The... whatever this is called, saline water, can go in here. Good, and then that fits within the same footprint. We need those to not be connected. Whoops. Good. This is gonna be impossible to run through, but I guess that's okay. And this just cleans the saline water. Okay. And we could still move this back and actually have water input from offshore pumps, but... So 225 by 10 is a lot of water. We need at least 2 pipes for that. So I think that would actually make this worse. Or maybe not. We could feed, well, the first 4 of them with a pipe in the middle, have another pipe underground between the first couple of machines, and then feed the middle for the last machines or something, but I think that's just too much. We have this now, it works, or should work at least. And we need to fix this instead. But that should be a simple fix. Let's just start these. So many machines here. Holy moly, we should really just use the butts for this. This needs to go anyway. Let's just make a thing that only removes pipe and underground pipe. This goes in the middle. These go here. And those connect, just like before. So that should be all right. And we should just be able to copy paste this. Something is wrong here. Why is that not connected? I guess I just missed it in the blueprint. No, I took it from here, that's why. Are we messing up inserter adjustments now? No, this is just filters. We don't need full builds of those. Good. I'm just curious if we couldn't have had the filters on a build in the middle and then have separate belts or pipes for the sulfuric wastewater as well. We do have quite a lot of that here. Not as much, of course, but still. God dang it. We're never gonna get to the point where we actually have full throughput of this, I don't think. But I sort of want to just make the best thing I can. I regret doing this. We wanted these to move apart as well. Which actually means that this moves out of its place, but we will need to do underground build for that anyway then. No, it's just the middle part we want to move. Oh, we want to move them apart, so we need to do this. Good, and then we need to underground a little bit differently. Something like that. Can we actually just drag? No. And now these has gotten too far away from these, I think. Unless we just put these in a better, prettier location, I guess. So let's not worry about that. We do need them differently though. Yes, these can bridge the gap between these two power poles, but they are still isolated in, well, those three power poles. This should work though. No, that's not right, is it? Is it on No, this is not on purpose. This is wrong. No, we wanted two from this. Why did I want two inserters outputting from this one machine? Shouldn't that have been from this end? Since this is the one that's going to be backed up and try to fill the belt, only being limited by its inserter. This should have an easy time clearing out anything. Can we fit this down here? We should be able to. Time to redo this. Sorry. We're gonna spend the time to make me happy. Because that's important. We want something like this. Far side, near side, and that needs to go in the other direction. And that still needs to go up one tile. So that is good. And then from here, they get further apart, yes. And these need to be moved again then. And that needs to be mirrored. Good. And that is all fine. All of these power poles are connected. And we might as well connect those to the next part. And this is not connected, but it is now. Can we move that? Yes. So this needs to be up here now. We are gonna mess up this whole thing again. And start from the right. I'm putting way too much energy into this build, but that's just how it is now. These will just go here and merge onto a belt. This needs to go in there and there. And then this can stay in here. And go out like this, like they did before. This can go underground or just go straight, however it wants to. We don't really need the power poles in there, unless we need them for the inserters. These are connected anyway. Good. Still have the output here. Could do the input like this, using the same power poles. We could also move these in one tile, because then we could have the inserters here, but that doesn't really make any sense. Anyway, I think this is just better. Can we fit this in the other end though? No. But we can pair these up if we want to. I mean, why not? Now, having 2 pipes for the sulfuric wastewater seems a little stupid to me right now, to be honest, just because, well, they're going out into the same pipe out here anyway. But it's a better setup all in all, and we don't really have any downsides to it, so let's just keep it like this. These need to be offset. I guess that is one very small downside when you consider symmetry. And it means that a little bit less of this can be undergrounded, but I think that's okay. Now this should be a full setup, I think. Can we drag that? No, so yes, so it won't bug out if we just do this. We will have to... Do we have an even amount of these? Yes. So yeah, we need to do something about the insertion here, but this is fine, except for this. No, it can be here. Do I want this where they actually pick up from the same tile instead of this junk? Let's just leave it as it is. I think we could save 1 build tile if we did that for each 4 machines. But I am not gonna worry about that right now. No. I am gonna worry about these extra power poles though that I decided to move and then didn't move anyway. And we still need to power these. This won't power anything or everything anyway. So I guess we just put these here again. And skip that one. Sure. So we're close now. We just have the clarifying of any extra crystal seedling. And I think the simplest thing to do about that is just to put it at the end here. So move everything here back. And down, because we need to move everything down anyway, so if we cut this, let's not place it again just yet. Let's even just put it in here so I don't accidentally destroy it. And then all of this needs to move down 1 tile, right? Yes, everything could be down here. I think I will just help a little bit beforehand by just removing these. Though that makes it a little bit harder to see where everything goes. Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh well. And we move this down to here. And that is not in line, so let's not do that. Let's put it here. Yes, good. And then we need to fit in, was it 6 clarifiers? I think we cut those at some point, but might have overridden them since then. Yeah. The paste buffer is not long enough for that. So 1200. 160, 320, 640. 1280. We need 4. Oh, 8, sorry. Clarifiers. And I guess we have a bunch of space. We do need to get sulfuric wastewater past this, and we need to get this onward still. So something like this. Well, we could even just have it in here. Let's put it here though. And why do I want that? I guess I wanted it to save a power pole or something. But maybe not. And this will overflow, yes. So now we can put this in again. Yep. We need this to go in here. We need the wastewater out here. And that is all well and good. We could easily move these out if we want to maintain the 2 pipes. I don't think we will really be clarifying all of this, but still. Let's do this. And then having power poles in here. Good. And then we should of course connect all of this again. Is this not cut off on this end? No, it's not. No mind. Good. It probably is up here, but we want it to be... Well, yeah, this sucks. We want symmetry in this. So we actually need to move the bottom part, or we can do this, I guess. And that fits good. Well, we can put that in later. Let's put it here from... Well, just to have symmetry again for this part. And everything fits nicely. I think we're done then. Though I'm sure I've forgotten something. This is supposed to be sulfuric wastewater, right? Yes, good. Good. And this just connect as well and fit with those. That's nice. Good. I'm pretty happy about this. We also spend a lot of time on it, but I guess that's worth it then. We still need to fix the recipes for these. Blue, purple, yellow. And this was supposed to be the green ones. No, it's not. Is it? I'm not sure. We're starting from this end, so these are the green ones. Then teal, cyan, whatever it's called. And red. Good. And then we need fuel in. And catalysts out. Are we done enough to actually put resources on these? Maybe not. So that's the geodes in. We need some splitting for that, just to put the right geodes on the right belts. And I'll figure that out in a bit. Do we want robot coverage of all of this? Nah, not this time. I'll just place some somewhere to bridge any gaps we have. So fuel in there, fuel in here. Another catalyst belt, and I'm out. Do we have any more belt? Yes, we have 126 somewhere. Another 49. Here. Good. Mine. What is this doing here? That is supposed to be geodes. Okay. That makes sense. Can get that passed, of course. Good. Needs to go out to this area. So we reserve those for belts for the catalyst, of course. Now, we would not have the space for the next type of catalyst then, but doesn't matter. I am not sure. Well, we could use one belt of both to make the last type. So it's fine. I am okay with that. Let's put some fuel in. And let's put some filters in, which I don't have, so let's not. We still don't get any geodes, because we are not putting what in here? Isn't this supposed to be working? Or is it just lacking sulfur? I think it is. Just take a little bit from this belt. Grab some filters while we are here. have a look at these. There's no slag slurry. There's no slag. Did we not connect the water? Not for everything. We did for the top part, but that's not working either for whatever reason. Because I didn't connect something here. Great. And I needed more of these. Don't shoot, please. We do not have any of those in the chest, right? Offshore pumps, I mean. Doesn't look like it, and I guess they are in coverage, so... No, they're not. So let's just make sure that we do not have any offshore pumps. Not unless I'm blind. But that is a very good possibility, I guess. So now we're working here, good. We should see stuff coming through, and then we should get geodes out. And what do we get from here? We get cyan and blue. Cyan. Red. Wait. I was sure I had those going on the same belt before. But that wouldn't make any sense to me right now. Oh well, I guess I was wrong. Well, we can still just split these up. I guess, well, we could also just split them up right here. So cyan goes to the top. And this goes in here. But we need to set up the splitters first. So on the inner belt here, we need blue. Do we actually need 3 here? Yes, if there's blue on this belt, it won't ever get in there unless we have one before. So blue is only allowed to go in there. And then we need this to put yellow on the left. And then these can really go wherever they want. Oh, I did this the other way of what I thought. Let's change that up. So the inner one is green up here. To the left. And the outer one is red, I think. Yes. Something like that. And then the teal should go in the middle. Yep. Good. And we need sulfuric acid to actually make this work, of course. And we destroyed that setup. Yep, and this doesn't need to be here anymore. We couldn't have made this any more space efficient, right? Maybe we could. Not really. We could have 3 across here. And then another 3, and then we still need another row for the last 2. So we're a little bit more space efficient. I'm not gonna change that. But I think I'm happy. Then we need our sulfuric acid back, which we incidentally had right here. That's a short setup though. If we're going with the long boys, why not just do this? I know I spent time building that. I can't really take everything here. But we should have the space for this as well. This can output 1,000 sulfuric wastewater by itself. Our new build could take 1,200. So we just need to place more of those, I guess. We're not really gonna squeeze more than 1,200 through the pipe anyway. So yeah, I guess that's a good point to just do this. Is it dangerous to place this right up against it? No. And, well, it is a little bit ugly that we will need that there, I guess, but no, then again, not really. It doesn't matter too much. Let's go grab some pipe, because I hate that sound more than anything. And we didn't put in filters. Do we need filters for anything in this build? Yes. Why is the fuel not coming in? Because we have this whole disconnect. Suddenly I'm starting to do a lot of underground build here, but, well, that's just how it's going to be. So that is the fuel, good. I guess we will want more than 100 in each of these. Actually, did I make a mistake by putting these in the middle? I wonder. It is only 25 per second, so no, we should be able to do all of that with one build. This is wrong though. And then that is not powered, great. Okay. Do I actually want these to be out here instead? I don't know. I don't think it makes a difference. I guess we could save some tiles here, but whatever. Now we're doing this. And these are just all being eaten up. It seems like, how much coal do we need through this? Just 5 per second, okay. Seems like we could use a lot more here. Since we have only put in 3 in most of these. We are backing up though. But honestly, we would like this belt to be full. How many more do we have? 400. So I have 1600 in this. That should be okay. I think. I hope. If these back up and the machines are still pretty full, then we could have a problem, but... And yeah, it might be a problem, but maybe not. We shall see. Now, for robot coverage, we need to do more stuff here for the output. These are the wrong way, first of all. I should really just do that like that. That is fine. Good. And then we just do this. I guess we have power over here. Do we want anything on this end? If we didn't have this here, we would not be covered at all. You did not have any more of those, right? No. Do something like that. And we can also do something like this, I guess. We don't have power here. We have power here. But this actually doesn't bridge to here. I'm spending the time on weird stuff now, but oh well. That'll at least bridge across this and this. I'm not gonna spend time on this, just forget it. Let's have a look. Can we place some of these? No, I don't have any. Okay. Do we need water for this? No. We need water for this, though? No. We need fast inserters, but we can fix that in a bit. What is the next thing we need? Shouldn't we have actual catalyst coming out of this since we put geodes in? And let's just put in some more. I guess we need something. Crystal slurry. That's supposed to come from the liquefiers. We don't put in sulfuric acid yet. That should come from up here. If we actually connected all of this to this, I guess. No, that comes out of here. Why do we not have any sulfuric wastewater? Because we've not had a big enough backup yet. We can fix that, I guess. Or would we rather fix that somewhere else? This should keep working, right? Because we have clarifiers for that. So even though we are not producing any more chunks or resources, then we continue making sulfuric wastewater, yes. So eventually we will get there. We could get there a little faster by just doing this. Is this powered? It is. Though I don't know why we have these here. So now it's not. What is up with these power poles as well? Oh, I wanted these lines to be straight, I guess. Wait, I'm still so bad at this. Straight lines, like that. Okay. So at some point, we back up the sulfuric wastewater. When these belts get full. And same thing over here somewhere. But we are nowhere near full here. Okay, but when they do, we will start making sulfuric acid hopefully, and then we will start making crystal catalysts. And we get the sulfuric acid out here. I think we're just running that here. Good. Sure. All is good. Hopefully. Now, we needed some stuff that we might as well go get while we wait for this to actually start working. Where do we put our junk? I guess this is my junk only. But all of the common junk could go in here. And then the rest is still mine. Good. And we can go grab offshore pumps and whatever. Oh, I have more junk. So many robots. Oh, do we actually need anything else? Air filters, sure. Fast inserters. Yep. And robot charging ports is not here, but over here somewhere. Yep. How are we doing on power? Just fine. I'm sure a lot of the stuff in the main base or on the bus is not really working at the moment. What? Did that just erode away? Repair. Oh, I don't have any stuff to replace that. My power pole. Are we low on anything in these chests? Belt for sure, red belt. Red underground probably as well. don't really need any of the yellow stuff, because I've just decided to go full red up here, except for these, I guess. We have a lot of stuff, to be honest. Maybe some more... no, not charging ports or rogue or zone extenders. Well, we are just not gonna take a lot of stuff then. Well, we can always use more electrolyzers. I said red stuff, so let's bring red stuff. Sure. Fast inserters as well. We do not have those automated, is that right? No, we do. Good. No, we could use some more than that. Then electrolyzers. Good amount of those. And offshore pumps. And air filters. Anything else? Guess we are just gonna fill up our inventory with pipe, since we can always use more than that. Or more of that. And maybe just... no, we brought a lot of storage chests. We should have more over there. Well, that should be everything we can carry. I always get messed up by having... or not having one single space of extra... for whatever we want to pick up along the way, so let's just leave that. How is science doing? Blue is just all gone because of these. Because of this. Whatever that is. Is this supposed to be steel? No. Green? Circuits? No. Red circuits. Okay. I have put something wrong on a belt somewhere, I'm sure, but... wait, we're nearby, let's just go have a look. These needs transistors. What is it we don't have on this belt? It's plastic. And I believe I did say that I would mess this up, but I thought it would be because of our catalysts. Doesn't look like it is though. Are we not burning extra hydrogen? Really? That seems like something I would always do. So we're making a bunch of hydrogen here. No, that is for the input here. Wait, what? We can't get rid of the empty catalysts. That is obviously a problem. Those go in here now. I need a buffer of those then. I need a chest and some loaders. I don't have loaders automated. I'm gonna need more tiles available. Eh. Do we maybe have some in here? No. What we can do with inserters and a chest now, I guess. That goes in there. Do I have a empty chest somewhere that I can take? Yep. And more fast inserters then, I guess. I'm not sure why I'm going back for this, but now I am. We also have that one power pole, but I guess I can use that for the inserters. They go here. We're gonna throw these on the ground unless we do something. Oh well. Something like that. We're not producing more of these currently, so this should be okay. And they are basically taking the full belt. So this is better than it was at least. Good. We've done something useful for once. I hope. Good. I forgot. No, I didn't. I thought I forgot offshore pumps. I guess I would have liked some more of those, but... Now, let's put some more of these down. Put those back in there. I need that. Yes. And I have those as well. They go in there. And then I want the junk back. Good. Do we not still have any sulfuric wastewater coming out? I guess not. If I just put this into the system, it should help a little bit. Why have these stopped? Because we're not using this? Well, I'm still gonna put this in here. They do not have any filters. Have I only put filters in the bottom part of this setup? It looks like it. No? Oh, I just have entirely messed this up for some reason. I did here as well. Is that a blueprint? Yes, it is. Are we gonna take a new blueprint? I guess so. Are we getting too much? Hopefully not. Well, let's take it from here then. Because we did get a little bit too much there. Okay. Where's my cursor? Here it is. So you are gone, you go in there. That is not a problem in this old thing, right? No, good. Well, that should help quite a bit, hopefully. Yeah, this side is starting to back up. That's good news. So we will have a small amount of this coming out at some point here. Okie dokie. So. That is actually done. Then we're ready to sort chunks. So we have the chunks, we have these, we can sort. We can then smelt. We need steel, but we have... Do we have the iron ore? No, we did not make the iron ore yet, so let's go to that. That should be pretty easy at least, so... Now, if I'm doing full red belt here, should we upgrade this with red belt? That's a good question. Or would I rather bring both yellow and red belt up here? We don't have a lot of yellow belt, only 800. Well, resource-wise it would be a waste to use red belt here, I think, so... Let's just not. Okay. So that is one of the 4 setups we're going to need. Is everything out here correct? Almost. These are not right. So this produces half a belt of this. Can we sort all of that in one setup? I guess we can. We're currently just doing 1 belt in these setups, but we could do something new and exciting. Or we could just reuse what we already have, I guess. Maybe we should do that. Yeah, let's reuse for once. I spent so much time designing these things, so why not reuse? Do we not have robot coverage here? Where do we have any robot thing? Yeah. Well, it should be extended to here at some point, because this extends all the way and we have a connection somewhere around here, I think. Yes, here. Good. Still nothing in there? Okay. These are still not exporting anything, really? I guess this machine can't produce enough sulfuric acid by itself, so this will have to do some of it. So this is waiting for this to back up as well before stuff is exported, maybe not. In any case, this should still just make everything faster. Do we want to update this blueprint? Yes, we do. I think we want to update this by quite a bit, so let's do this. Because these might as well be right here, I think. Maybe with the exception of this. Could move this further out if we wanted to here or something. But then we could also still do this. Fuel in, filters in, filters out or something. Filters out here maybe. Or here. No, let's leave that one. And then in the name of symmetry, we move that one in as well. And stick this there still. Sure. We don't have water there yet. Also, we didn't connect this water yet. We should probably go do that, but let's just continue with this first. We have robot coverage, but the robot's not working because we do not have any more underground yellow built. And everything else has been placed. Okay. Then this is our new blueprint for this. And we'll just get rid of this underground pipe afterwards, I guess. Good. So that replaces this for now. And then we just need 4 of these. And then the biter or worm get in the way, I guess. Let's actually drop that last one. So we can just get rid of that worm first. Well, it's not a behemoth at least, so we don't need that many. Don't kill my robots, please. No. It killed a roboport. Hopefully there was no robots in there, because then that was very expensive. Do we need to take care of these first? I hope not. I would really like this to just get to work and get some Ingvar so we can get military science, so we can get rid of the worms more easily. Now the recipes here of course need to be adjusted. For iron. Which is sapphirite and gyrolyte. Good. And then we need to connect water. And let's just go do that. Except I don't have any pipe on me. Let's try not to use it all here. Okay, so we really need to go far here. No. Don't do that, please. If I get my robots to place this, can I avoid them shooting at it? Looks like it. Good. We need to do something up there though. We are gonna lose some turrets here, but I guess that's okay. Okay. Well, we got a little bit of it done. That's not right. Finish up, please. Thank you. And then we had a missing offshore pump back here. Good. And well, we need a lot of underground belt and liquefiers apparently. Really? Well, I guess I just didn't bring as many of those as we needed. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.